Quite a few updates today that we've been working on for the past couple of months, and I can't wait to show you. My name is Michael Everts, and I'm a former workspace owner and a product marketer at OfficeRnD. I will be your host on this Flex journey today, and so with that, let's get started. Since OfficeRnD was founded in 2015, our global community of operators has grown tremendously. Today, OfficeRnD is proud to serve more than 2,000 locations across the globe. Each month, our platform sends more than 100,000 invoices to members, and we also process more than $140 million worth of transactions each month through the platform. From neighborhood locations to large co-working brands, we continue to support flexible operators in all aspects of their business and are constantly striving to build better workplace experiences across the globe. Before we jump into the fun stuff, I'd like to give a quick overview of our topics in this product update today. First off, we'll start by talking about integrations and extensibility. Then we'll move on to some information about improving our core services. Next, we'll talk about some updates we have to the mobile app, followed by some information about platform security updates we've been working on. And finally, we'll dive into analytics and reporting. And a little housekeeping before we get officially started. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I will do my best to answer them if I see them, but we will also have some dedicated Q&A team time at the very end. We have a full agenda today, and so with that, let's get started talking about the latest Flex updates. OfficeRnD is the extensible co-working platform. With connections to more than 50 workplace apps, we are always striving to integrate with the technologies you know and love. We have some exciting new integrations to announce, as well as some updates to some of our existing ones. And with that, let's start with printing and Papercut. Managing printing in a flex space can be difficult and time-consuming process for community managers, IT teams, and operational staff. Community managers are all too familiar with members having issues with drivers, old laptops, and printers, and I remember dealing with quite a few of these myself as an operator. We currently support Easy to help manage the workspace printing process, but we are excited to announce a native Papercut printing integration now available for OfficeRnD. OfficeRnD printing integrations allow operators to sync members and print credits with dedicated printing platforms to automatically count prints and create fees. We have just launched the Papercut Beta and will support the following functionalities through the integration. 1, members can log into Papercut using your OfficeRnD credentials. They can also automatically sync members from OfficeRnD to Papercut. OfficeRnD will automatically create fees based on print jobs created in Papercut, and you'll also be able to control the initial credit balance for members. So as you can see, we're very excited about printing and hope that this Papercut integration helps to solve some of the challenges we see operators running into here. We're really thrilled to see how operators start using this integration to manage their prints across locations. Next, let's move on to our new marketplace integrations. Marketplaces and aggregators allow space operators to list bookable resources so that they can be found more easily by customers searching for office space online. Our partnership with Liquid Space and Tally Market allows flex space operators and landlords to directly expose bookable resources to users when they're looking for a space to work. We announced our Liquid Space and Tally integrations earlier this year, and we've already seen thousands of bookings across platforms from our connected platform partners. We have just launched a new section in the integrations page called Marketplaces that allows you to really easily connect these aggregators. And to make the experience super simple, the integrations can be set up in under 10 minutes with no technical expertise needed. This is just the start of our work to connect with leading aggregators, and we plan to add more marketplace options in the futures. Next, let's take a look at some of the improvements we're making to door access. Member Mobile Access puts space keys directly inside the OfficeRnD mobile app to streamline door access for members and to simplify the onboarding process for your staff. We launched Member Mobile Access for Salto KS users earlier this year and have been excited to see members opening doors with the OfficeRnD app. This has really simplified the process for operators as they onboard new members. We've also made some improvements to door access syncing when members book meeting room. This means that when last-minute bookings are made, members will get access right away. We know a few of you have been asking for this, and we are excited to finally deliver it. I want you to take a look and appreciate this nice GIF we have of one of our employees using mobile member access to access the OfficeRnD office. The process is really simple and intuitive, and you just have to open your OfficeRnD app to open the door. Great. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about our Sage 50 accounting integration. The Sage 50 accounting integration has now launched. This integration effortlessly syncs invoices data between OfficeRnD and Sage and removes manual data imports. This integration gives the full benefits of OfficeRnD to manage your space while taking advantage of the advanced functionality of a desktop accounting system like Sage 50. I know we have quite a few operators at FlexWorld in the UK that are using Sage 50 for their accounting system, and so I do hope this integration helps you guys out. Next up is the integrations marketplace. Our team has been working on making it easier for partners to build applications that work well in OfficeRnD. We truly see OfficeRnD as the platform that manages your entire flex space and acts as the mothership to manage all aspects of the office. We have further opened up our product to an ecosystem of developers that are focusing on the flex industry so that they can continue building integrations and solving the needs of our customers. If you are interested in developing an application that syncs with OfficeRnD, please let us know, and we'd love to get in touch. And lastly, before I jump into the next section, I want to give a brief overview of some of the upcoming integration improvements that you can count on seeing before the end of the year. First up, HID mobile access. We are bringing HID mobile access into the OfficeRnD mobile app. That means that operators with HID lock hardware will be able to embed your HID keys into the OfficeRnD mobile app to streamline access control. And secondly, we're working on something called multi-vendor access control. We want to give operators more flexibility and choice for access control at each location, so we're introducing multi-vendor access control. This will allow you to use Salto at one location and Keezy at another location, and then use OfficeRnD to manage access at both. We think this will really help with some of our larger operators out there that are using different access control brands across different locations. And that's a really quick look at all the improvements we have made to integrations. Next, we'll move on to increasing efficiency in our core services. It's very important that your workspace operating system can efficiently manage your core services and products. And we're always working on tools to make workspace owners' lives easier. Let's take a look at some of the work we've been doing on contracts first. The team has been working hard on contracts throughout the year and are continuing our journey to provide a stellar sales experience for operators. Have you ever wanted to send a contract to a client that would automatically renew after the term was up with a 3% increase? Now you can with rolling contracts. Rolling contracts allow operators to send contracts to clients that automatically renew at the end of the term. Operators can easily attach a percentage to the renewal so that every 12 months the contract renew automatically with a 3% lease. This contract will continue on in perpetuity until one party eventually cancels. We believe that this contract update will help operators automate revenue collection without lapses in payment that could occur from manual contract negotiation and sending. Rolling contracts is rolling out now to operators worldwide. Next, let's talk about quotes. So continuing on with our improvements to contracts. Earlier this year, we introduced a new default contract type called quotes that will allow operators to easily send contracts with one-off plans to customers. What this means is that it's even easier for operators that want to quickly generate a contract for a one-time charge, such as an event, and send it to the customer. We're really excited to see how our operators continue to use this functionality in OfficeRnD for their events and other one-off charges. The team has also been hard at work on improvements to the eSign experience. eSign uses our native HelloSign integration and has been in the product for a while, but we continue to make improvements to the workflow based on operator feedback. Admins can now use as many signatories as they'd like on a document. So if you need multiple people from your team to sign and approve a document, it's not a problem. We also now allow operators to resend eSign contracts more easily if signing has failed. We really do believe that all of these changes should lead to a much improved contract and e-sign experience overall. Next, I'm excited to show you some core service improvements that we're working on and will be coming soon. First up is our new simplified contract flow creation. We are continuing to make improvements to the core contract creation experience so it is visual and easy to understand for all operators. In this concept image I have on the screen, you can see how we want to improve the creation of contracts with a new visual editor, so you can see exactly what you're changing before you send it to a client. The membership information you need to fill out is on the left, with a live preview of the contract on the right. We think this will allow more flexibility in contract creation and make operators feel more confident with the contracts they're sending out. We hope to release this contract update by early next year. Continuing on with core service improvements, the team is also working on improvements to the check-in process and who's in reports so that managing members with day passes is even easier. We are planning to add new ways to support day passes with reoccurring plans to make them more flexible, customizable, personal, and location specific. All of these improvements should improve the core membership services, and we're very excited to roll both of these out early next year. Next, I have some exciting announcements about the new mobile app update. At OfficeRnD, we believe in building products that people of diverse backgrounds, experiences, and abilities can use and enjoy. We strive to create software that works smoothly for English and non-English speakers alike. And today, we're happy to roll out native support for 28 additional languages in both the iOS and Android mobile member apps. Adding support for right-to-left languages like Hebrew has taken some time. However, we worked hard to ensure that elements in our apps are properly mirrored, easy to reach, and provide a consistent user experience. With customers in over 50 countries and now supporting more than 28 languages, we hope this update will take us a step closer to making OfficeRnD the most diverse co-working platform in the world. Great. Now it's time to talk a little bit about platform security within OfficeRnD. We do know that the data you store in OfficeRnD, from member information to plans and products to detailed space maps, is vital to your business. That's why we are always working hard to improve the security and resilience of the system and have some updates on this front. With the latest security update, we've introduced strong password requirements for all new users so that operators can ensure that their clients and staff are using secure login credentials. Going forward, when an admin or member creates a new password in the system, they will be asked to meet some basic security requirements. To make the password creation process even easier, we've even built a password strength meter that you can see right there that shows users how to secure their password when they're creating it. Next, let's talk a little bit about single sign-on. No one likes having to deal with a lot of password and accounts, even if you're using a password manager. That's why we're happy to share that it is now possible to set up SSO for your admin team as a login method. Once enabled, employees can log into the admin portal using the credentials you provided them with. We really do feel these options should give admins greater control over how their team can log into the OfficeRnD admin portal securely. Moving on. We're also thrilled to take our operational and security excellence to the next level. OfficeRnD has obtained a SOC 2 Type 2 report. Our report covers the trust service criteria for security, availability, confidentiality, and privacy. We decided to prioritize SOC 2 because we know it's important to you. This report provides both peace of mind for ourselves and for our operational customers. And finally, coming soon, we are very excited to announce that we are deploying servers in additional locations across the world, including the US. This means that the platform will provide a faster experience for operators and a member to ensure platform integrity worldwide. And that was a quick look at some of our security updates. And last but not least, let's take a look at analytics and the improvements we've been making there. The team has been hard working on analytics improvements since last year, and we have an exciting update to announce today. We are now announcing custom dashboard is available for all users. We're also adding new reports, including the retention report, and we made some additional performance enhancements to the reporting engine. Getting back to the exciting part, custom dashboards are a powerful way for operators to customize their reports and view data in ways that they find most relevant. Build the reports that are most useful for your team using over 100 pre-made workplace widgets to streamline your KPI meetings. Custom dashboards will be rolling out to everyone in the next couple of weeks. But if you want it now, please let us know at product@OfficeRnD.com and we can activate it on your account. Great. And so here together a quick look at all the updates that are available now within OfficeRnD we've been working on the past couple months. These include the Papercut integration, which helps streamline printing, marketplace integrations to connect, sync, and secure more leads through marketplace aggregators. The Sage 50 integration, which effortlessly syncs accounting data between OfficeRnD and Sage. We introduced mobile app localization, so now you can see OfficeRnD mobile app in more than 28 different languages. We introduced improvements to mobile member access, so you can open doors with the OfficeRnD app even easier and even quicker. We also have quite a few security updates that we've announced, as well as improvements to contracts, and as well custom dashboards now available for all. So this is a quick look at everything that's available now within the platform, and I'm going to briefly talk about some of the things that we announced that are upcoming in the coming months. So here are the items that are coming later this year and beyond that we've announced today. These include HID door access integration, multi-vendor door access, which will allow you to connect different vendors across locations within OfficeRnD to sync memberships. We are improving the contract creation process, like I mentioned. We're also making improvements to managing day pass in the who's in and check-in system to make that easier for operators to manage, as well as new regional server deployments so that your experience is even quicker. And finally, reporting improvements and the ability, continued reports, new reports, and the ability to really easy monitor all of your data. There's one more upcoming integration that I'm really excited to announce today, and it has been highly requested by our customers. Last year, we started developing another product that's focused on solving the office needs of employees working in a hybrid environment. We are excited for the opportunity to connect these products together to provide a better experience for members and employees. We are currently working on a way to give your members access to hybrid tools to streamline their return to office within your co-working space. What this means is that you can allow co-working members in private office to implement hybrid booking policies for their employees. You could even provide them a visual floor plan booking so that they can book desks within their own office. I have a really quick demo of this for you today. In this example, a member in a co-working space access their hybrid office from their member portal. They can very quickly go look at the floor plan, and then if they want to, pick a day that they want to book out of. So in this example, the employee is actually picking a day he wants to book, and then he realizes, hey, I want to invite my teammate as well. From within the OfficeRnD member portal, they will be able to use these hybrid tools to see floor plans of their office, book desk, and see the hybrid schedules of their team. We have had some larger organizations already ask for this functionality for their larger office suites and the members and employees that are in those. And we're really taking the first step here to give employees of co-working spaces better hybrid experience. This isn't released now. It's still going to be a couple more months, but we just wanted to let you guys know that we've really started looking at this. And if you're interested in using something like this, please let us know and you can be one of the early beta testers. And lastly, I want to talk about Flex updates. Flex updates, if you're interested in the product development and happenings of OfficeRnD Flex, is the ultimate place to go to get all the information about the product. From the Flex updates page, you're able to see product announcements with detailed pictures, GIFs, and videos. You're able to see our upcoming roadmap, as well as comment and give your feedback on what you like. And finally, we give you the ability to vote on ideas and leave comments. All of this feedback goes directly to our product team and really helps us build a better product for our Flex customers. And that concludes the product updates and the roadmap portion of the webinar. Thank you guys so much for everyone joining us today to learn more about OfficeRnD Flex. We look forward to the next product update, and please enjoy the rest of your presentations at FlexWorld. I'm actually hosting a panel next on reimagining the physical workplace that'll start in about 8 minutes. So if you're interested, feel free to join there. Thank you guys all so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day.